Should be good. Okay, so today I am playing MLB The Show. I haven't played it yet this year. I think the last one I played was 17, but I usually buy them every year. Usually after they've been out for a while and they're cheaper. But I always play the show and the franchise modes, the dynasty modes, those things. Usually don't play a lot of the online multiplayer stuff. But so today I'm just gonna play the show and try it out, see what it's like. So okay, so yeah, continue from the show 18, but no,
A
I'll
new
start
season
over.
is starting today. And what will you do? Will you push yourself harder when the moment is there? How do you impact your team? What is your outlook? Are you a lightning rod, a maverick,
It's more
a captain,
immersive
or the
anyway.
team's heart and soul? What type of player will you become? Are you a pure power player, a small ball, a rock steady, or a Mr. Utility type of guy? Perhaps you're that rare but raw combination of speed and power, known as the anomaly. Do you have the arm of the gods? The painterly...
Okay. Use current rosters, default rosters, current rosters. Doesn't matter, I'm creating a new guy. Where are you from? Canada. Where's Canada? Go. Select your position. I want to be first base. The reason I pick first base is so you don't have to spend as much time training fielding. You can focus on hitting instead. So, first base. Random. Next station. Oh. Let's just stick with Joe. They always go by last names anyways. Oh, I can't put in a letter. Or a number, I mean. Alright, done. And done. Throwing hand, right? Kind of what from outside of the plate do you bat? I'm gonna say left, just because that'll give me more hitting time. What kind of player do you want to be? Press L on R1 to toggle attributes. Okay, so pure power, small ball. They are the hardest to train. Make some effort to train. Okay, so speed and contact. Small ball. This is offense. What about defense? Weakness. They are the. Okay, so they're fast. They field. Can't hit for power. They get some hits. Rock steady. Speed, power, weak. Street utility. I want power. The anomaly. I think this. Rare combo of raw power and speed, maybe? Those are the only options. Yeah, I'll stick with pure power. What is this? What personality type are you aligned with? I have 3 choices, okay? You're a doer, not a thinker. You're not necessarily concerned with planning and preparation, but you're always able to get it done in the heat of the moment. Independent thinker with a bit of a hard edge. Yep, that's it. You're a natural born leader. No. Heart and soul. You always have with people. but I guess helps. All right, so nickname. Yeah, stick with Joe. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Oh, I always pick Big Daddy. I'll pick something different. Let's go Boomer.
Boomer.
Yeah. The Dude.
The Dude.
Sure, let's go with the Dude. Da-da-da-da. Finish. Did it ask me like skin color or anything like that? I didn't see that part. That's weird. Okay, so Bowman Scout Day. Here at Bowman Scout Day. Grade your individuals. I didn't read it all.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
What's with the announcer? He sounds like one of those Disney announcers. The old Disney Channel. Alright, continue. Goofy cartoons. Pretty sure it didn't ask me my race. It asked me if I was Canadian and then it automatically made me white. Do I get
Before
to do
taking his
anything?
swing,
Ah,
this
good.
prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up.
Do you see that display of power there? Just laying them in there. Rip it and rip it, Nick. Rip it and rip it. Okay. What does that mean? Am I making friends? Scouts can see you square up and make solid contact, but will be taking note of your power to stay within yourself. Use the whole field. Okay. Alright, use the L to aim. Okay. Whoa! Don't stop it in the middle of a swing. Normal X contact is circle. There we go. Oh, they're just giving me some practice before I have to actually play. Okay, cool. Try for, dang it. There we go. Go. Some decent hit. Is that out? Nope. Short. That's gotta be out. No. It's supposed to be a power hitter. Okay. Dang, too long. Takes me a while to get the hang of the different speeds. Pitch speeds. Alright, let's start. Okay, decent. There we go. Out? Yes, nice. Dang it, fouled it off. I guess, I don't know. No, that would have been a strike. Okay, you're not getting me anything, dude. It's your fault. Give me something to hit. Oh boy. Stay fair. Good. There we go. It's gotta be a home run. It stays fair. Yeah, it's good. Nope, not a home run though. Off speed crap. There we go. Still short. It improved a little. My standing, I mean.
Sometimes, it only takes a simple
Second
word or two
baseman. I'm
to
not a second
establish
baseman.
trust in others, which
First
helps
baseman.
during evaluation.
Guard your line, quick feet, and feed the pitcher out in front. On the double plays, make sure you throw on the inside. Field skills so you have. Got this. Reloading a throw before the ball is fielded. You should always preload the throw to base to ensure the highest chance of making an efficient, accurate throw. Throw to first base. Hold circle. And release to determine throw power. Throwing perspective can be inverted by switching. Okay. Hey. Alright, let's see what you do. Okay. The heck is this? What the heck was that mini game? That was stupid. I don't want that. I'm just running it. Not throwing it at all. That is some dumb mini game. I gotta change that. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. So I like that mini game or not? I don't think I do. Prick! I hate that mini game. Can't throw that. It's stupid. Oh, you're in bunt defense? Good. I want to run. Thought I missed him.
Done for the day and heading back to
Instead of
the
anything
locker
committed
room.
pretty strong
This player
case.
is met by one of the scouts in attendance,
Let's see. Okay.
who reminds him that he's still got
Pops
one
amateur
more
showcase
chance
and the draft
to make
kicks
an
on
impression on the
Monday,
big
but 30
league
of
buyers.
the 40 rounds don't happen until Wednesday, so be prepared to exercise some patience. Alright. Batting, fielding, game controls, options. Options. Gameplay. Player lock info, this lot, throwing meter. Got it. Alright, let's move on then.
Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Okay. You can also see how much your response will increase your current personality score as you scroll available plot. Kind of perks available once you complete a tier. I made it too complicated with this crap. First time game of the showcase, time for us to step up. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Kind of lame. All right. Really? Current settings, default experience, sounds of the show, game control. Change attribute categories. Okay. That's where we see that. Show edit equipment. What about equipment? Equipment tutorial. Currently equipped item slots, which says that you're turning the screen frequently in order to equip any newly collected items. Navigate to your equipment slots by blah. Collected about. Okay. They're trying to make it like an RPG or something. It's baseball, dude. Under the show, game controls. Can I turn off that stupidity? Maybe not. I just gotta make sure I don't get into any double plays. Scouts from 30 major league teams prior to the first year player draft. Your success through the showcase event will be measured not only by your results, but also your approach to each situation. Okay. That's what I need.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the international squad.
Alright, I'm international, right? Because I'm from Canada.
Carlos Muriel, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Flezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at it.
Alright. Okay, where am I here? Play appearance.
Coming to the plate now,
So it's
John
probably just gonna be,
Ashburn, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Ashburn.
All right, come on now.
A single? Maybe a double play? Oh crap, they want to get me in a double play.
On his way on, but this is popped up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one with no score after half an inning. Into the box now, Joe the Dude. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nothing in, nothing. Oh, I got somebody on second base. Let's go for
Let's go right here, man.
Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go.
Here's a high
I was hoping for further
Covey
than that.
waits on it. 1 out.
It
Those
flew.
are hard to swallow. Had an
Stepping up to the plate, Malcolm Weldon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Uh-oh.
Line line to the right side.
Whoa.
And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And
That's supposed to be the
they're not gonna
cutoff
get him. He's
man?
in there at the plate.
Uh-oh. I think I screwed that one up.
Riding in once again, Joe
Throw.
the Dude.
19, Joe.
Any more time? No. Give me.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks.
Okay. Just because it's kind of forcing me to.
First offering on its way.
Oh no!
Fastball
That
as
was
he
too
gets the
fast.
swing and a miss.
That's
Keep
straight
expecting this
smoke
off-speed
at 99,
crap.
guys. It's almost unfair.
He's unfair.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
There we
Line
go.
drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Stay at first.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything,
Now batting.
but he waited until the ball
third
was
baseman.
deep in the zone.
Yeah, he did. Creases R1 and L1. Then how do I steal? If
He went with
so
it to the
proud.
opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole
Slow.
field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
Pitch is popped up. Hernandez will take it himself for the first out of the inning. On to
I
first,
shouldn't
and
have
they
run
get the
over
double
there.
play.
Dang it. Oops.
Now at the plate, Robbie Covey.
I was
He
paying
singled
attention.
his
I thought
last
it was
time
okay.
up.
Second baseman, Robbie Covey.
The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
It's something.
Now at the plate, Joe the
Let's
Dude.
try and
the
get on
first
base
baseman.
again.
Joe the Dude.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Nothing happening? Oh, okay. There's two out, so.
Comes set, now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the
Right
left field
out.
line.
Yes,
And
okay.
no one will track it down.
It's clenched for a bit there.
Rooney
See it up,
on
drive
second.
it like you can, let's
Carrasco
go.
on at first with two down.
Dang it!
Again, another foul ball.
I'll just go for contact. Those are two normal swings.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
I'm gonna throw something crappy on.
Here it comes on 0-2. That's popped up. Ashburn
Go on.
in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another
What?
opportunity to put the ball in play.
A
No, I
swing and a
I
miss
let
as he
go.
chased with two strikes, and
Dang
that
it,
will
I held
retire
back.
the side.
I know, I did.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error.
Alright, John
So
Ashburn.
striding
keep throwing
forward
the
now,
ball. Hitting
John
the ball
Ashburn. He'll look to bounce back after
ball.
striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball.
Was I
Around
supposed to
first,
get
he's
that?
digging for second.
I tried.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
They're not gonna like my fielding, I don't think.
Digging in once again, Leo Palacios.
Catcher, Leo
The scouts will not be happy.
Palacios.
Hey, check the runner, go one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
To first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out,
Okay.
but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in now, Leo Palacios.
Now
He got
batting.
on top of one and was a ground out victim
Leo.
last time.
Yeah, Matty,
Palacios.
expect this pitcher to try and get the
Okay,
same
we're gonna
result
get a double-
as his last
no,
at bat right
yeah,
here. The
could
double
get a double
play
play
is
out of
in
this.
order. Anything on the ground, the way the defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Okay, should just be the next play. Oh, okay.
Ready
never
for
mind.
another shot now.
Single
Joe
on the
the
third.
Dude.
First baseman, Joe the Dude.
What's the sitch? We're getting our butts kicked. That's the sitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nuts.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Slider. I was way ahead of that, I think. Show it. Too early, yeah.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's
I waited
0-2.
too long. The way it happens. Just gonna throw some crap.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Big guy, come on.
Alvarez gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Let's get something going.
Swing and a miss
nuts.
on a ball way
Threw
out
another
of the
crap
zone,
one.
and there's one away.
Didn't expect it.
Well, these scouts appreciate a hitter.
Now to the plate, Robbie
play.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball out. You can't beat out.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Stepping into the box, David Ramiro. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Up.
Popped up.
Oh, you take it.
The dude will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors.
Nice.
Into the box, Joe the Dude. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
The Dude.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that
Swings
was
through a fastball and doesn't
like a
catch up with
perfect
it. It's
pitch.
0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he
Too
hopes to be
late.
catching up to that fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Oh. This wasn't another strikeout.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
6-4, the outcome today. The West took the lead in the
Wonderful.
4th and held on
Not
until
too
the
good.
end. Will Kaplan gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.
That's per pop up. Run out. Alright, 11th inning, upcoming program awards, XP reward, to lineup, index, quick sell. Oh, they're trying to do the same thing Madden did with the Ultimate Team? Okay. Somewhat. Okay, just play again. Hopefully I'll do better. Didn't make any errors though, that's cool.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead.
Alright, let's get you in there. I'm number 2. Okay.
Digging in, Joe the Dude, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joe the Dude.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
A little too late. Very late. Screw you.
Comes set and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's
Job
chopped
speed
foul.
stuff always messes me up big.
Carrasco aboard here at first with nobody out.
There we
ball
go.
sent back up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Sweet.
Get on.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
To steal with your player, move the L stick.
Stepping into the box, Danny St. John. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. At the plate, Lou Silva, runner in scoring position with two gone.
The catcher, Lou
Two gone. Okay,
Silva.
so I'm running no matter what.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
All right,
Is
you're up.
put in play to the right side of the infield. Lintner takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
I did my
A run
part.
on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Coming to the plate now, Edmund Swanson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits. Ready now, Joe the Dude. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard
sinkers
through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there.
Yeah,
but
no
you
kidding.
have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And here's a ball
Man,
hit in the air.
I was gonna hold
But
off because I
this'll
thought he was
land
gonna throw
untouched.
garbage. But he didn't throw garbage. Tried to knock me the heck out.
Here comes another 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. To his right, Lintner.
No,
Throw
dang it.
gets him, 2 down.
Well, at least it's not strikeout. Those are good to avoid.
In now, Joe the Dude. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The Dude.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Frick.
A little tardy
Nice.
there. No balls and a strike.
It takes me a while
Yeah,
to get
Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to
those
think he was
pitches.
guessing off speed.
Figure out the timing here.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left.
Dang,
But
dang
he'll
it.
hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So coming to the plate, Lamar Lintner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lamar
Just love setting me up for
Lintner.
trouble.
Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to
Nice.
first, and they get them both.
I was involved
Wow,
in that.
that's what you want to see from your
Next will be the designated hitter,
designated
Pedro
hitter, number
Palacios. Set to
Pedro.
deal on a
All
ball
right,
and
2
2
outs.
strikes. He's hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job
I
to
got
stick
it.
with it as he's able to make
Better
the
not give me
play
an error.
for the third out. So stepping in, Joe the Dude, and their
Guy
runners
on
at the
third.
corners now.
And 1 out. So if I
Dude.
pop up, I can get an RBI. If it's
He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
gonna sink it. Now that you
Line
said that,
drive to center field.
did it go over?
He
No,
leaps,
but-
he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely.
Whoa.
As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now
Almost
he's
went too
able
far.
to scramble back to second
That's sweet.
safely
A double.
as a run will score on the play as well.
Good move on my behalf.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Still only one out.
Isaac.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw won't get him. In to score the runner from third.
What? I thought he was. It said popped up. I thought it was gonna pop it out.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Should have ran.
The right fielder, number 6, Francisco.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Swanson is there. 2 down. At the plate, Lou Silva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. He loses him on ball 4.
Nice.
Now batting, Robert Purvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Robert Purvis.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the... Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe the Dude. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Too close.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
What did you say? What did you say? Oh, I held up. I held up.
Swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Lintner moving to his right. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
At least get out of the infield.
Striding into the box, Lamar Lintner.
The second baseman, Lamar.
1 out.
Lintner.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 6-1 the final tally today. The international team took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ryan Ford earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew.
These menus are weird. Right. Single and a double aren't really that great, but still. Gold equipment choice pack unlocks at 20. Add to bullpen stuff.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Okay. First year I coach you, you've got a big league potential. Thanks for believing in me. Yeah, doesn't matter what team.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. With the 19th pick, the Seattle Mariners select Joe the Dude, a first baseman from the International Region.
Round 15, okay. AAA affiliate Tacoma Rainiers. AA Arkansas. Alright, so I'm a Seattle Mariner.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
So... for Pro Bowl. I could delay a year, huh? Ready for Pro Bowl.
While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees
Alright, so as expected, player code. Hit my equipment and appearance and equipment. Personality, relationships, personality. Oh god. Alright, play the next game on the brand new team.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a double-A club.
Double-A ball? I know I am. Yeah, I know I am.
This new player meets his double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Okay. Respectful. Use psychological model to get a better sense of how your players interact off the field. Okay. Can we stop? Alright. Keep simulating till I actually play.
A double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Man, this sucks. Okay, why does it keep... Am I playing or not? I think it was giving me weird options.
The game's future stars are on.
Yeah.
Play ball, full four, take your base. Three. Ball four.
I'm good. 2 on. 2 out. Not much I can do. Okay, awesome.
Standing in, Joe the Dude. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Urban is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
That could have done some damage. Holy crap. Getting our butts kicked.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Antonio Urban. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Urban.
And a soft liner. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Joe the Dude. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike. Line drive to left. Get down. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Better way to square up on that.
Boy, there's
ball.
another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Trujillo has it in his tracks.
No.
And that's the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was the controls. I hate when that.
Digging in, Joe the Dude. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The Dude.
Dang.
Get up!
Thought I had that timed.
Come on, guy.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
But this is yanked down out there at short. Digging in to try it again, Joe the Dude.
Joe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
RBI again.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Castro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Right here, on the back.
So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is
Hey, let it rip right
into
here.
the box now. Joe the Dude. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And the runner will get back standing.
Kick your butt.
First pitch on its way. To short, hit
Dang
hard.
it.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning.
Ah, you suck. Another hit.
At the plate, Joe the Dude.
The first baseman.
Oh, full.
Joe.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
Scissor loaded.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
2 RBI.
1 run scores.
2 RBI.
And the second run will score as well. Coming to the plate again, Daniel Castro, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
Castro.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets 12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Arkansas Travelers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Benito Vasquez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Will Gustafson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan.
Okay, so now that I've gotten some stuff, how do I improve myself? Here we go. Base gains screen. Here you will see your earnings and losses for each affected attribute and what their current values are. Your attributes can progress, making small steps to the next value, or they can regress and take small steps backward. Your attributes can also increase, leaping ahead 1 or more whole values, or decrease the last whatever. Description box is divided into 2 sections. Was now. Top will provide a description of what the attribute does. Bottom section. Detailed list of the games you played. Cool. Let you see all your attributes. Progressed. Everything progressed except base running aggressiveness. Attributes. Cool. My player attributes. Okay, how do I thought I was supposed to like train and stuff. Where's that part? Or maybe that's in the calendar. Training date or something. Sales All-Star game. They take that out? Personality, relationships. Personality. Boosted effects. Tier 1 perks do not have boosted effects. Okay. Edit unlocked animations and audio. Unlocked animations. Appearance. Huh. This is interesting. Okay, maybe it's here. That's what I need to do. Injured list, view register options. Nope, not here either. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Now we get into training. Okay. On every day off and in between long stretches of games, you will make a choice of what area of your game you want to train. Select the training category to learn more about it and how it will affect. This gives you a chance to interact with your teammates. You'll choose from 3 teammates, each one offers some interaction, each will build your relationship with them. Each teammate has 3 levels of relationship: unfamiliar, friendly, and bro. Actually use the word bro, eh? Having more friendly and bro teammates will power up your captain and heart and soul. You can check your relationship, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Rival allows you to communicate with members of the next opposing team you'll play. Oh, interesting. Okay, so clubhouse, and then okay, hang in there, going down, notable and past performances. Be this guy. That was training me. Okay. So 353, not bad.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arkansas Travelers and the
Travelers. Interesting name.
He's out.
Hit. 2 on and 2 out. Come on. Something.
Now at the plate, Joe the Dude. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe the Dude.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell.
That's where I
look
always
in their
get
eye.
messed
They
up.
feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Swing.
And it's fouled away.
He's just going high and mighty.
0-2. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edmundo Paniagua, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Paniagua.
Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece.
Stepping up now, Kendrick Verhoeven.
The first baseman, Kendrick Verhoeven.
First, the dude over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Joe the Dude. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Dude.
Too late. Way too late.
Now the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Okay.
Slap hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Gonzalez.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Am I supposed to steal? Are they expecting me to steal here? I hope not.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
I ain't gonna.
Swing.
Line to the right side. Wood is there to put it away for route number 1. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
I didn't want to risk it. I should have risked it.
So digging in now, Toby Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Not stealing, dude.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Now a spin and another throw back to second. And the runner back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Put him away. Right.
Now that's popped up. Phillips on the move. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs here on a base hit.
I can't see where it's going on, so it's hard
Ready
to
once again.
know
Giancarlo
what to do base
Cepeda.
running
He
wise.
singled his last time up.
Cepeda.
Popped him up. The dude is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Joe the Dude. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
No, why
Starts
did I
him out
swing
with
at
a
that?
cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a liner.
Yes.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Nice job.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mario Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Gonzalez.
Here's a pop-up now.
Make the turn.
There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Joe the Dude.
Number
I wonder if I
19.
can hit
Here it comes.
The Dude.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Practically in the dirt.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Stepping in, Sean Tomlinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-2 pitch. Little chopper up the middle. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1. The final.
What do we get? Change. Regressed. Batting clutch. Progressed. Batting clutch and base running aggressiveness. Alright, I guess those are things they have to train, right? If they ever get me to train. It's a warning message. Show shop. You can access your training progress and results here. Okay, so this is all good. Just keep playing. $381. 3-3. That's our team. What about our playoff standing? So it's just about the same.
Minor league base.
Play ball. Out. First base. You're out. He's out. Out.
Standing in, Steve Rodriguez, hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8.
Rodriguez.
The 1-2. Towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they
Come on, I'm trying to hit the button so many times.
Now in the box, Joe the Dude. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The Dude.
Swinging a ball in line down
fair?
in the left field corner.
That ball's foul.
But this will be foul.
You can tell everything I'm hitting is late because the ball goes left.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control.
I have
0-2.
such a hard time reading those.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be a garbage pitch.
Another 0-2 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. Peniagua is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Steve Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Steve
Situation.
Rodriguez.
Ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in, Joe the Dude.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Garbage. But I couldn't tell.
Swing, line drive.
Base running. What?
That's going to be
Tell
trouble.
me that now?
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zepeda is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I'm not sure how fast my guy is.
Settling in now, Brian Hart. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
So he sets him down swinging. Brian Hart is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Here we go.
McGowan.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe the Dude. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
There we go.
A bouncer up the middle.
Why am I topping all these?
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
All right. Probably could have made that. Dang it.
Into the box now, Brian Hart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. But sadly
no,
for him,
don't
this
advance.
Straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Coming to the plate now, Cam Gallagher. Over 2 for him to this point.
Cam Gallagher.
First, the Dude gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Here we go now. Come on.
Striding in once again, Joe the Dude, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
The Dude.
Seems ahead early, driving around. What's the situation? How can I say driving around if I don't know the situation? Contact swing to driving around.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close.
Come on.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled straight back.
He's in the dirt, I guess.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he lays off for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
No kidding. I'm awesome.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
There we go.
to second for one on the first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Around I was doing all right there.
Now at the plate, Samuel Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Innings pitched. I don't care about that guy. 2 for 4 again.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Travelers.
Not too bad. Double and a single. It kind of seems like the regular performance for me. Got a rally cap. Okay. Contact versus right-hand pitchers went way up. My clutch batting went down a little. Okay. Keep playing. Okay. I'll go to the batting cage. No. Batting practice, T-Power. Or strike zone recognition. Oh, batting practice. Relationship increased. Cap challenge. Contact cap +2. I have other priorities right now. Team offers challenge. You want to see you have at least 6 hits over the next 3 games. Sure. Good. I mean, not easy, but easy enough. Create and customize plays to improve your game. No. Alright, so I got 9 chances, okay. That's crap. Give me a good throw. Great. Felt good. Batting practice, you're not supposed to try and get me out, dude. Something I can hit. Something. Okay, that's something. Weak pitch, or a weak hit. There we go. Stay there. Really? Some weird twist. Okay, doing too good. Let's try a power hit. Let's get it out of the frickin' infield. point of even doing batting practice if you're just gonna lose? I don't know. They should change this game a bit. Yes, it did. Out of 9 chances so far. Yeah. A good hit? No. Eh. So exit. Sucked. Okay. 400. What are the stats for my team? Just want to see if we're going to get to the playoffs.
Welcome to MLB The Show.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3. He's safe. First base. Out. Out. Full. Extra base. 3. Ball full. Extra base. He's safe.
Losing.
He's out.
3-0. 3-0 with 1 out. Yeah.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe, the Dude, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Let's go, kid.
The Dude.
Swing and a hot shot toward
get down.
third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
The right fielder, Mario Gonzalez.
22. Contact.
Here we go.
Line towards center field. Urban is there, 2 gone.
All right, hang on. Right here.
The relay throw, and he is in there. So striding forward now, Daniel Castro, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
So run on everything.
Soft liner toward first, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning.
All right, give me the ball.
Now at the plate, Joe, the Dude. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
You can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Urban. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Ornelas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line softly toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
He literally went in the exact
Digging in now, Joe, the Dude. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Grounded to short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's skill, one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield.
What is going on with my running?
On to first, a double
God, I
play.
hate when this game does that.
Leading off the inning, Joe the Dude, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The Dude.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
One strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Of course. First late. Too quick.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Run.
Espinoza recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Tulsa Drillers used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win.
Too many regressions. Stats over the last 10 games. What am I? Oh, starting pitchers. Who cares about that? 414. 1.5 games back. And let's get it.
Minor league baseball.
Playoffs.
Play ball. Three. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4.
Wow. 2-run.
Now to the plate, Joe the Dude. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Jimenez ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup.
Oh, it's skipping.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Espinoza, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Espinoza.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Ornelas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Joe the Dude. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The Dude.
Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
So misleading.
Fouled off.
Very late.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out. Striding forward now is the DH, Harry Varela. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Okay, I was there though.
Ready for another shot now. Joe the Dude due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Urban is there, and he has it for the first out.
That would have advanced some runners at least if I had gotten it.
Digging in once again, Domingo Espinoza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Espinoza.
The 2-1. Shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from second is in to score. Striding in to start the ninth, Joe the Dude, and they'll need him to get something going here. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Aimed perfect.
Let it rip right here.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Cy Kane is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mario Gonzalez becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Tulsa jumped ahead in the 7th inning.
The big thing is no strikeouts. That helps. Contact visitors left, yeah. Slugging percentage. There I am. Nice. Or team sucks though. That's
Welcome into this presentation of mine.
Let's play ball. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take space. Out.
Digging in, Joe the Dude. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Here we go, kid.
Joe.
First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, stay hot, huh? Hey, stay hot now.
The 1-0. Pumps this one up. Ornelas has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
what's going on here? Nobody on and 1 out. Okay.
Stepping into the box, Joe the Dude. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand
exactly
early
like
as we're
fastballs.
scoreless
I
in
don't
inning
know
number
how to
4.
tell the difference on a video game.
That's popped up.
Yeah,
Ornelas
I'm just gonna keep
in
popping
foul
up,
ground, but this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first. And they're
He's out. 3 out. You're out. He's out.
Defense, defense, I hate it.
Into the box, Harry Perella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Ready now, Joe the Dude.
First baseman, number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The Dude.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
7-inning hitting streak.
All right, way to square that up. Good job.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left.
Pitch right now.
At the plate, Joe the Dude. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Tulsa Drillers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Joaquin Cedeno.
It's close though.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Keep blah blah. 2 points games. Evaded contact. It's a series 3 of. We are not a good team. Come on, guys. I'd like to see the calendar here.
The game's future stars are on display. As
Let's play ball. That hit him. He's got first. 3.
Let's kick again. I'm just gonna chalk this up to
so coming to the plate, Joe the Dude, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I wanted to hold off and not make him pitch.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, come on, big dog.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Line towards center field.
Ah,
There's a dive
yes.
for the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
That's a hit.
Set to get his day started, Cy Kane, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trujillo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
I need something good.
So stepping in, Waylon Jimenez. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. The 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. The dude has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. In now, Joe, the dude. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Aviles will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
You guys suck.
Now batting, Joe the dude, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Crap.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Hey, nice and patient.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go. Let's go, Traveler.
The pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball.
Miss.
Come on,
This
Traveler.
one. Leave it up.
Hey, like you can up
in the
there, huh?
plate.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the
I
mound.
held off.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Joe the dude. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled away.
It's always freaking late.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Throws in the
Never
dirt.
easy to
Tell
sweep.
that
This
it's
is
going
one of
in the
those
dirt.
teeters.
Hey, no one better, huh?
At the plate, Joe the dude. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in.
We're not going to steal. Shut up.
Hey, keep it going now. Keep it going.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely.
Right now, Traveler. Let's go.
Right guy, right spot.
The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Jimenez is there to
can't
make
hit
the
anything
catch, and
against
that
these
means
guys.
we've got more baseball ahead. So digging in with a chance to win it here.
Here we
Joe,
go.
the dude, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Aviles
I'm not hitting
moving in.
anything.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Eddie Trujillo. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play. It might keep the game tied. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Ready for another chance? Waylon Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jimenez.
hit sharply on the ground. The tag gets one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here on. Standing in, Joe the Dude. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
I'm always looking for that. I'm not hitting anything.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Let him go!
Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that
yeah,
swing.
no
No
kidding.
balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Here we go.
And it's fouled away.
That's all he's doing is throwing that elevated fastball. I'm just going to throw some crap outside the strike zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Felder, base runner at first with 1 out.
Find a barrel.
Nope.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Woo, Travelers!
Here we go. Clutch up right now.
All right, let's go!
High in the air out to
They're
center
all
field.
popping up.
Wilden
I'm so
giving
sick of
chase.
this.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Who was that? Come on!
Yeah.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. The
Pissing me
Drillers posted a 3-run
Fans,
first
our
to
final
propel
line
them to
score.
the win.
First for the
Billy
victorious
Ludwig
Drillers.
claims the win out of
Level progress mission. Alright, let's move on. Just active. Games remaining. Oh, I need some emails or something. Let's go to the batting cage and learn some stuff. Contact. Power. Let's go power. Okay. Cap challenge. Confidence is high. Power cap 2. My approach is going to be 3 home runs. That's not going to happen. Still probably out of the playoffs, 5 and 7. Yeah, oh yeah, we're way out of the playoffs.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight, the second of 3.
Let's play ball. 3 out. He's out. 3.
Alright, nobody on, 2 out. Okay.
Digging in, Joe the Dude is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
The Dude.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing.
Defensive.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Evans.
bunt his way on as he gets this one down. The dude comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea.
Digging in for his second at bat, Joe the dude. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Then I just
and he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Get there. Way too late.
Your pitch only, huh?
All right, let's go.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
It's your pitch. Drive it right here.
Here we go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Okay. Really likes the curveball, it looks like.
See it. Drive it. Let's go right here.
Here we go.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Joe the dude. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Oliveros will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner. At the plate, Joe the dude. He flew out in his last at bat.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
The dude.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down.
Did he hit it?
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Everything goes tits
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Zepeda sprinting after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Cy Kane, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame.
Gotta work on that a bit. Is it the plate discipline actually regressed? I thought I did, well, for a few pitches there, I was pretty good. .333. My average sucks. It's going down.
Welcome to MLB The Show.
Skip.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4. He's out.
Ooh, there's 2 on? No, there's not.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe the dude, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Just need a hit.
First pitch coming, here it is. Rolled slowly to first.
Come on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
I hit something. Good though. You play now.
Leading off the inning, Joe the dude, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There you go. Good job.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Mario Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mario Gonzalez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Brian Hart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zepeda is under it. 2 gone. The throw home. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping
points for that. It's a great play on that.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Stepping in, Joe the Dude. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Lifted down the line in left.
Freaking pop-ups every freaking time.
And no one will track it down.
Okay, good.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
One thing I'm happy about is that I'm not getting
Stepping up now, Steve Rodriguez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Rodriguez.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard on the ground to first.
Oh, come on.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Why is it
and
not
that'll
going to
plate the
first
runner
base?
from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. So digging in now, Joe the Dude due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. So striding in, Joe the Dude. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Fly ball heading for the alley.
Gone?
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Triple?
The relay.
Oh, come on. You called me in, coach.
And
that coach called me in. He screwed it up.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-3.
My fault. He's trying to go for a triple. This is good. Tulsa is 11-3, and they kick our ass every time. So my average went up a little. Doing pretty decent with hitting anyway.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 3.
We're winning. Wow. Surprising. What do we got here? We got 2 on and 2 out. Okay.
Now at the plate, Joe the Dude. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put eyeballs on.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. Digging in the switch hitter, Domingo Espinoza is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Round to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there.
Standing in, Joe the Dude. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Popped him up. Avilas is over.
Let's go after those high ones.
1 out.
I keep expecting them to drop. They do not.
Ready once again, Joe the Dude. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The Dude.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First offering on its way.
No, I didn't swing. I
Blows
held
the
off.
fastball by him for strike 1.
I hate when that happens.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever.
Like he's
Still
double
in the mid
clutching.
to high 90s with his fastball.
There we go.
These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Oh, and he
Oh, yeah,
misses it.
Double. Why'd he stop?
The relay, and he's safe.
Nice hit. That's good at bat.
Stepping in, Daniel Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Castro.
Come on, let's hold 'em.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Avilas. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now in the box, Humberto Aquino. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Humberto Aquino is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they...
All right, 2 for 3.
Striding in, Joe the Dude. He singled his last time up.
Joe the Dude.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Reyna at third. Kane over at second. Bullington at first. 1 gone. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from
got
third.
an RBI.
And tack on 1 more.
Right,
make it a 4-1 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping.
Settling in now, Felipe Avilas. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Oh, you suck.
Digging in, Eddie Trujillo. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Eddie Trujillo.
Here now the 2-2. To second, this could be 2. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Arkansas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. DeMarcus.
I did some stuff. 2 RBIs is not bad for one game. Should be an increase. There we go. Quick man. Complete. What is this? Okay. Inbox. You completed mission tier 1 level 5. Today. Achieved XP reward path. What's a calendar look like? Okay. Hey, we're actually winning a series.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball.
7 and 9. Not good.
Play ball. He stays. 3. That's ball 4.
Bases are loaded with 2 out. Okay.
Coming to the plate now, Joe the Dude. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, dude.
The Dude.
Hey, stay hot now, huh?
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Oh, he pitched it right down the middle.
That's a base hit into center field. 1 run is
RBI?
scored.
Yes.
And the second run will score as well.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Mario.
Yeah.
Gonzalez.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
I did my part.
So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe the Dude. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Fastball well outside. Line towards center field.
Going? Nice.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Improvements.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Daniel Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scooped up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Still have some couple outs left.
Striding in once again, Brian Hart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Fly out.
Grounded to the right. Bartlett scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Yeah, sure.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Craig McGowan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Softly on a line to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
I did my part.
Now at the plate, Sean Bartlett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep.
Reined in. There's one. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe, the dude, he doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. This is line to left, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
That a way to square up.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Why am I a threat?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Daniel Castro.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, Sean Bartlett.
First baseman, Sean Bartlett.
Down the line at first. The dude is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Joe, the dude. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. One and one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Stride that time, and it's 1 and 2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
One time right here.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Set to deal on 2 and 2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Just keep popping up these singles.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for our ball game for the big.
Plate vision, bunting, plate vision. Colored ball recognition drill. In this session, you will see various colored balls along with normal white balls. Your goal is to only hit the white balls in the strike zone. Plate vision, move PCI with L, press X to swing. Huh, interesting. I haven't done something like this before. What am I supposed to do here? Where are they? Where are they? The hell? This is a stupid game. How are you supposed to get those ones? They go by way too freaking fast. Can't. Okay, that's a crazy minigame. Sure, I like it.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Conditioning, stretching, blah blah blah. I had like 3 or 4 bad games there, and then I did pretty good.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip.
Let's play ball.
Digging in now, Tomas Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Play ball. He's out. That hit him. He's got first. Three.
So just me with nobody on.
Coming to the plate now, Joe the Dude, and he's off to a really hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a 400 average.
Come on, big guy, stay hot
Swung
up
on
there.
and missed. It's 0-1.
Okay.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Stepping into the box, Daniel Castro, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
He golfed it.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night then.
Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
Here we go.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Vasquez. And that's the second out of the inning. Throw into third.
Right here, on the back,
Oops.
on the back.
The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off.
Digging in, Williams. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Fernando Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Into the box, Joe the Dude, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Actually, probably could.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Count even now at 1-1.
100 miles an hour. What's he doing in AAA? Or double A?
The 1-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Rivera arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners in.
A bit more power.
Ready for another shot now. Joe the Dude. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
Something I did.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Got on a big guy. Little guy.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I was doing good. I gotta slow down.
Oh, man. He just tied him up in knots right there.
Come on, Sadler. Go.
This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
This guy will be worth something, right?
Now to the plate, Joe the Dude. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Oh, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Dang it. Looked like it was going to go right.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here?
Up your butt.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Slap
hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. The Dude on at first, nobody out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Come on.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. The second, but they throw it away. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Digging in once again, Daryl Dingus. A winning run at first with nobody out. The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Nobody there.
There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready now, Brian Park, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Is that it?
So last chance here, and stepping in, William Winter. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. So a big moment in the ball game here. Marcel Bullington, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at 3rd, winning run at 2nd. He makes the catch, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Rough Riders
not too bad when the entire team is scoreless. Alright. Moving on. Riders. 406 average. Not hitting the power though. Want to hit it out of the park. That's how you get the contracts.
The game's future stars.
Play ball. Out. 3. You're out. He's out.
So coming to the plate, Alfonso Gutierrez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the on the ground is short. This could be 2 to 2nd for 1. On to 1st, and they get the double play. So stepping in, Joe the Dude. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
The Dude.
This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Come on, big guy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
There's
a pop-up now, and no one will track it down. This one's flared out toward left. Gutierrez coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in next is Daniel Castro, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Castro.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about 2nd as he'll flip on to 1st for the sure out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now, Daryl Dingus, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dingus.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Good to know. If I can
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robert McLean, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 8 feet away at 3rd. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from 2nd. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Throw won't get him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tomas Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Diaz.
it first.
1-1.
The Dude fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Joe the Dude. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, That doesn't
I
make a
can't
whole lot of
believe I
sense.
keep falling
Behind
for this
0-2
stuff. It's so
now.
hard to tell.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looped over toward first.
Round it, find the ball, round it, round
And
it.
he'll step on first
You
himself
know,
for the
strikeout
out.
against me.
Striding into the box, Joe the Dude. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Just keeps throwing it in the dirt against me. It's pissing me off.
Let's go,
It's a video game. You can't tell.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is interesting right here.
Go,
Got him
kid.
down
One time
0-2.
right
He's
here.
been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Get down.
That's not fair.
Here we go.
Line toward the
Yeah,
alley
you
in
got it.
left
That's
center.
right.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely
Now
a few
batting,
knocks in the
second
cupboard
baseman.
makes you feel good, and the batting
Daniel.
average goes up, but that doesn't help you win
Castro.
ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Back.
At the plate,
Hey, drive
Joe
back there,
the
Tom.
Dude. He singled his last time up.
Joe
First offering on its way.
the Dude.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get
lay off
extended
them.
at
I don't know
all.
why.
It's strike one.
It's just the
Oh,
way they look
wow,
on
that's
the
what they
screen.
call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you,
Time of the ball
he was
game.
on fumes
4
at the end.
Okay, what is this about? Okay. Series 3-0.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this
and
presentation of
gentlemen.
minor league.
Frisco.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out. 3. Ball 4, take the base.
Bases loaded. One out. Okay.
Now batting, Joe
Batting
the Dude. And he's
The
really
first
swinging a
baseman.
hot
Have
bat
a
in the
look.
series to say the
Oh,
least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Lifted down the line in left.
Dang.
And they can't run it down.
That
Guys,
would've
you
done
take
it.
a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games. Smoked the other way, high and
Is that a
deep
grand
to
slam?
left.
No.
It'll die on the warning track as the
Could've gotten
catch
an
is
RBI.
made. And here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Obviously, he's hoping.
3. Out. Out. 3 out. Out. 3. 3. 3. You're out.
Standing in, Tomas
Now
Diaz,
batting.
as he'll
The
look to
second
bring
baseman.
home that
First,
tying run from
second.
second with a base hit into the
Diaz.
outfield.
1-1-1.
The first baseline, the Dude takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2. Ready for another chance? Joe the Dude earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby
Go,
this
baby!
time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI. You're going to have to find some green grass.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Good job, good job.
Got rid of that guy.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Castro. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits. Digging in, Joe the Dude. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
So hit a score somebody, maybe.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I didn't think it was going to catch this strike zone though.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble.
Double.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. At the plate, Daniel Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Vasquez is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Digging in to try it again, Joe the Dude. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Easy right here, 1 time.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Here we go.
0-1 the count. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games back in.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3.
I'm a performer. Contact versus right. Everything goes up. Nice. I like when that happens.
A fast developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Training facility. Power versus right. So we want power. Repeatedly press L1 and R1 until the meter's full. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Can do it. Man, okay, that's hard. All right, couple of increases in power is good. 9 and 12. Team sucks, but we're playing a bad team, so maybe I can do some damage.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the
Let's play ball. He's out.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Madden. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is on the ground is short, could be two. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play.
Into the box now, David Ramos. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. The 1-1 home. Drop down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Joe the Dude. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Slider right down the middle.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Stay hot now.
The set and the 1-2. Throw over to third here, and they will get to force it third, and that's that. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe the Dude. Now the pitch.
The Dude.
Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Castro.
Here we go.
Skied into very shallow right. Castilla moves over. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Dingus.
Stepping up now, Daryl Dingus. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Daryl.
From the belt, the pitch. This is flared out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, Brian Park. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
He's telling me I'm scoring?
So digging in now, Sean Madden. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Madden.
Here now the 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Play ball. Out.
So striding in, Joe the Dude. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The Dude.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Drive it like you can. Here we go.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think that was on purpose.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dunham is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Let's play ball. You're out.
Leading off the inning, David Ramos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do.
He's out. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. He's safe. 3. Out. You're out. Out. 3. 3. He's out. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
change, okay?
Now at the plate, Joe
Leading
the
off
Dude.
for
He flew
Arkansas,
out in his last
the
at-bat.
first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Look at me like that.
A right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, a curve, and a two-seam fastball.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Okay, barely fouled that off. It's a garbage pitch. Just trying to get me out.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Come on, big guy. One time.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer
Dang it.
off.
Come on. Come on,
I'm
deep.
just glad to take away
Throws in
spread.
time, and that's at number one.
And I do already have my
Let's
hit.
play ball. You're out. 3 out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. That's ball 4.
Connections.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Alright.
Standing in, Joe the Dude. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
No, I did
Swing
not
and a
hit that
miss,
button.
and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
But the runner's back easily.
Clutch up.
Possible
Drive him
winning
in
run
right
on
now.
first, one man away.
Hey, clutch up right here.
And boy,
come
this
on, I
at-bat
can't
is
believe
not
I
starting off
swing it
well
though.
as
Your
he's
turn now,
behind
your
0-2
turn.
now.
Drive him in.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Whatever.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third.
Out. 3. You're out. 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 He's out. Out.
Good. Are we done?
Ready once again. Xavier
Now
Dunham.
batting.
One in,
The left
one
fielder.
out, and one on here in the inning.
Dunham.
Hey, you got one.
Here comes the 0-1.
Two.
Attempt here as he gets this one down. One there,
Yes, you're out.
but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will
Play ball.
continue.
Out.
Now in the box, Sean Madden.
Now batting, the first baseman, Sean Madden.
Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's a run on 3
I guess I was
hits, no
supposed to
error.
cut that off. Meh.
Striding in, Joe the Dude. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around
Clutch
him.
up. Drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep
Is
to
that gone?
straightaway right.
It's gone. Nice.
Santa Maria, game over.
There you go.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
That was good. It's nice playing against bad teams. You can rack up some points.
welcome into this present.
I don't care about your presentation.
Play ball. You're out. He's big. Out. He's out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3.
Settling in now, Joe the Dude. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
The Dude.
No balls and 1 strike.
That was almost good.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Big guy, little guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Come on, Arkansas. Stay hot. Here you go.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's going to throw one in the dirt, probably.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Just can't help myself.
Digging in, Joe the Dude. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cy Kane is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Coming to the plate now, Humberto Aquino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Joe the Dude. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
It's just not going to come close to me, it looks like.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And
I got too excited.
Swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Strikeouts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe the Dude.
19. Joe the Dude.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Burden on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Stepping in, Cy Kane, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I could have made it, but there's no way for me to know. I can't look.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never...
Double and a single. But I don't like the 2 strikeouts, that's for sure. .420, nice. It's the right one to get.
Minor League Baseball now on the show.
Let's play ball. He's safe. You're out. 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 He's out. 3. You're out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Roberto Cairo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Is on the ground over to first. The dude gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Now at the plate, Joe the Dude. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hot bat, hot bat.
Come back with a high fastball.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called.
What?
And a questionable first out of the inning.
That was out of the strike
To the
zone.
plate now is the designated hitter, Roberto Cairo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cairo.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. The dude is up with it, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over.
It's easier just to get a tag than to throw it.
Into the box now, Joe the Dude. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking.
Come on, beat it
Everybody
out,
does
beat
it,
it out.
though. You'll have a few ABs.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So striding forward now, Joe the Dude. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Can't do this.
Had him reaching in thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Swung
Yeah,
on
I
and
can't. It
missed.
just looks
Really
like it's
fooled
coming
him
right
that
down the
time
middle.
for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Richie Patterson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-1 home. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
In throw.
Well, that wasn't your standard sack.
Now at the plate, Joe the Dude. He's hitless coming into this
This
end,
is
and
so
so the
sad.
hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Shut up. No, I did not
Late
swing
and
at
a
that.
miss, strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy
Got
using
it.
all 4 quadrants, he's
Side- you
elevating,
can't tell
getting
what's
their
going on
eye
with the
level
side.
up with a quality fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Tony. 1 out. Five to 2, the final today. Arkansas used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it
Was my
back.
hit streak. I don't know why the batting mode keeps switching from like normal to difficult and back and forth like that. Like I'm trying to play the game here. Let's quit changing my stuff. Settings. Like they're intentionally trying to make me lose.
manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
These guys kicked their butts. Rough Riders. Sod Poodles, that's a name of a team? Sod Poodles?
The game's future starts.
Play ball. He say, out, out, out. He's out. 3.
Digging in now, Joe the Dude. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe the Dude.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Right fielder, Mario.
Here's the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one.
You know?
Play ball. Out, out. He's out. You're out. Out, out, out.
Coming to the plate now, Max Davidson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 2.
Cleared down the first baseline. The Dude is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
You're out. 3.
Come on, big guy. Get your
Stepping
pitch and
up
let
to the
it rip.
plate,
Let's go.
Joe the Dude. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
I can't hit him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Play ball. Out. He's out. 3. Out. 3. First base. Out.
That's another hit by pitch.
You're out.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Vasquez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time making some. They don't need to.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make. Striding in once again, Geraldo Estrada.
The third baseman, Geraldo.
This is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in, Joe the Dude. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Vasquez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Power those ones out.
Leading off the inning, Joe the Dude, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Fly again?
And it's gone as they add still another.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little.
There we go.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down.
Sod Poodles. We're getting close to the playoffs, I guess.
Minor League Baseball is...
Let's play ball.
Bases loaded? No. First and second,
Stepping into the box, Joe the Dude. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
The Dude.
Here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Just trying to get some contact.
Hey, what time? Right now.
The next 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling? Now to the plate, Joe the Dude. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Get some kind of line drive going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Fastball well outside. Reyna stands at second with no outs.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Ready now, Mario Gonzalez. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Mario Gonzalez.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Maybe he'll do all right.
So coming to the plate, Craig McGowan. He flew out in his last at bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Right here, one time, kid.
Aquino.
The set and the 2-1 pitch.
Okay,
Hit
stand
out
up,
towards
stand up,
second.
stand up.
Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Joe the Dude. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
McLean is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Fernando Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matt. Guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of it.
So stepping in, Joe the Dude. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The Dude.
First pitch coming, here it is. A pitch out, the throw, offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled away.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davidson is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here we go. Joe the Dude.
The first baseman, Joe the Dude.
Don't let him score.
Oh, let's go to the play.
First delivery to him on the way. He pops
No, come on. Why am I popping these up? That was a perfect hit.
So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Digging in once again, Pedro Rivera. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get deep enough into the gap. But that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third. And he'll get there at third. And now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out. Striding into the box, Joe the Dude.
The first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Burkhardt comes up with it. And a good throw gets him one gone. At the plate, Pedro Rivera. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Pedro.
Is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
5.
Yeah, no question. He was.
Alright, that's it for me today. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, or all the above. I'll be playing again tomorrow. Not sure which game. Probably not this. Doesn't seem to be getting a lot of interest. So I'll probably find a different game to play. If you like the video, like, share, follow, subscribe, all of those. You'll be notified the next time I'm online. So thank you, and have a nice night.